Well, good morning, properly. On my way to Graz right now, just leaving Vienna. Had a really good time. I think with Vienna, my expectations were so low, I had no idea, and I absolutely loved it. It was, and the nightlife also, which I didn't film, was really good fun, and I met so many wonderful people, just even eating dinners and food, you know, just things that happen on your travels that make the holiday. Regardless of which, Vienna itself, beautiful city, clearly well orchestrated by the council that manages the heritage of the city. So overall, brilliant place to come. Didn't get to Salzburg this time, that'll be on another trip. But today, 6-hour ride to Venice. Excuse me, I'm thinking more about 8 hours, to be honest. I can see myself braking a few times here. It's just gone 7:30 in the morning, so I usually brake every 1.5 to 2 hours. So I've got a few breaks ahead of me today, and I wouldn't mind just driving through Graz, having a look at that. Anyways, it's time to focus on the road. Vienna, fantastic fun. Great city, wonderful history. Love the Schönbrunn Palace, and glad you could join me with it. The only reason I turned the video on now is I'm starting to see parts of the Austrian Alps in the distance. At least I'm assuming that's what it is. I could be completely wrong. And also because they're doing some roadworks up ahead, so I thought I'd have a chance to chat. So this is what it looks like as you're leaving Vienna. I'm an hour into the drive already, and you're starting to see silhouettes of mountains in all distances. Definitely Alps. I mean, they are huge. I don't really need to talk because I'm right in the thick of the mountains here. Speed limit's dropped down to 80. 21 degrees Celsius. Actually, it's much colder in terms of the wind chill factor. But the views are spectacular. Massive trees. There's no snow on the mountains, on the caps either. I love these little villages along the way you can see in the background. Detour. I want to refuel, get something to drink and eat, have a bit of a look around. Looks like Graz west, north, Mitte, that's what I want. Mitte is always around that centre bit. That was it was a nice ride. I mean, the mountains are beautiful, but after that it was pretty non-eventful really. I think there's more mountains in the background of Graz. I'll be 100% honest, I don't even, I know Graz, I think it's in Austria. I think it's in the southern part of Austria. Oh, sorry. I want to go this way. There we go. That was a very quick break in Graz, Austria. I'm now probably got another 2 hours to my next port of call, wherever that might be. But at least I was able to fill up and get a bite to eat, a cup of coffee, wake up a bit, because it gets very tiring, you know, watching the road the whole time. So just going to make my way back onto the main route. And head back to my path of Venice. Still about 2 o'clock now, I should be there. Again, I think it'll probably be 3 o'clock by the time I actually get there, after I take a break. I don't take long breaks, but use the bathroom and things like that, get the fuel for the vehicle. And we're up and running. Have a full tank. It'll get me through another couple of hours easy. I've well and truly left Graz. Some beautiful hills, mountains, little villages. It's kind of weird. I've got a few countries around me at the moment. I'm in Austria. I've got Italy and one right ahead of me. I've sort of got Hungary over there on the left. I've got Slovakia on the left. Bit of a mix of everything around here. But what it is totally beautiful in terms of the hills and the mountains. Love those villages. Can't always get great views. Like at the moment you get nothing, and then you might turn the corner and you'll get these stunning views of the hills. I'll try to capture some for you. It's just sheer beautiful. Want to get in front of this caravan because I know there's a guy behind me that wants to get ahead, which is completely fine. I just need to get out the way. And then I see these 2 other cars sitting there. Of course, you also don't want to kill yourself, especially on these sorts of turns. They're nice and wide, but anything can go wrong. There we go. 100 kilometers an hour through the tunnel. Wow, you can feel the air pressure just stop. It just shoots dead. Here's the end of the tunnel. I always try to look for a view. Little church on top of a hill. Just beautiful. Well, the mountains in this area are just something else. I think out of all of the areas that I've actually travelled through, this is without question the most spectacular. I'm doing 125, 130 zone just to get the views in. Okay, I have just crossed the border into Italy. Now the only way you're going to know that you crossed the border into Italy is a sign that says Italian with an arrow straight ahead. There's no welcome to Italy, nothing, just Italian. Anyhow, there's this town I just passed called Villa, V-I-L-L-A-C-H. I only saw it from the main road, but it looks stunning. I mean, if I wasn't rushed for time, I would have done a visit there because it looked beautiful. Rivers and little town and all that dump. This is just outside of it. Look at the mountains. The air is so fresh here, just mountainous air. I don't need a break at the moment, but geez, it's worth almost taking a break just to get the views. Stop it. Let's do it. See if we can't get some views here. So, quite beautiful. Oh, well, that was fun. Unfortunately, they don't give you the prime views in these toilet blocks. Now the hard bit, getting back on the bloody line. There's a little bit of room here, so I'm going to take it. Jump in behind the bus. Geez, the mountains are just incredible here. Can you see that? I hope it's not just a silhouette. Udine. It's about 126 kilometers and it's on the way to Venice. Udine? I don't know how you, we'll say Udine because it sounds like urine. It's the first thing I thought of when I saw it. U-D-I-N-E. Anyway, I digress. Villa, that's the place you want to have a look at. That look really nice. But this whole area, this part of the trip has been better than any other section of road. Even the ones I thought were great. This so far has been the best. I'm not saying the road's great, but the views are amazing. So I just at a truck stop, but check out these views, guys. This is what you're going to find. Yeah, that's a mountain. Middle of a service station, eh? Who would have thought it? So definitely in Italy now. In fact, I saw a sign with the Euro symbol saying Italy on the right. So it was a nonchalant thing, really. But check out these views. They just don't stop. They're magnificent the whole way. And then you get these tunnels that come up like this one. Hopefully it's a short tunnel, because the views outside of the tunnel when you get out of them, they are usually pretty damn good. Just insane. I mean, you would do a trip like this just to do this road. The road from Graz to Venice. There was a toll back there as well. All you do is just pick up a ticket as you go through the gate. You don't actually pay. I guess you pay on the other end when you get off. Unless I can skip through. But whatever. It's just majestic, incredible, beautiful, mountainous, wonderful, clean, sunny, beautiful. Yum. I love it. Wish you could be here to smell it and see it. Better get in this lane. I'm going to Udine or Urin. Okay, check out how blue this water is. There's not much of it, but what they have got, it's like aqua colour blue. So weird, the colour. Okay, I am now half an hour out of Venice. Had a couple of stops back there just on just to get a break, and anyway, on the way through, when you cross the border in Italy, you have to pick up a ticket, which I did through the machine, and now I've got to pay for where I've travelled. So now I'm going to get slugged. Let's see what it costs. On the final stretch to Venice, just crossing this bridge now. That should take me into the island itself. I saw a previous video on YouTube which showed where to park, so that was kind of neat. And the fare, the road toll, you ready for it? €17.70. Almost 18 euro for a motorbike to go across, and they couldn't speak any English in the bloody thing, so it wouldn't accept my my Qantas card. I think we are in Venice already. Well, I'm just crossing the bridge into Venice anyhow. There's this car behind me who's just tailing me. It's like, I don't know if I'm leading them or they're leading me. Ah, here we are. I had a look at this on Google Maps. Looks very familiar. There you go, people. Finally, I made it to Venice. How unreal. And there should be parking just opposite a petrol station, just up here. Oh, the trains look good. Well, that took me from 7:30 until 3 PM. So what, 6.5 hours? That's not too bad from Vienna. I would have thought it would have taken longer. God, that looks good. I just happen to know there's parking up here, hopefully. That's if I can get it. There's the Tronchetto, which is also parking. But there should be a motorcycle place just up here, if everything goes to plan. There's the petrol station, and this should be just up here. Oops. Oh dear. And because I'm here for 2 nights, I ended up parking in Garage San Marco. It's 18 euro for a night, and now I'll just walk to the Vaporetto, which should be just there where that bridge is. Okay, I made it to the Active. It was €7.50 to get to the hotel. I'm just near the Rialto, which is further up. Lots more footage to come. Oh, welcome to Venice.